Hey everybody, welcome. It's Suzette Speaks Live. I'm here with a special guest who's running for mayor here in South Florida. She's running for mayor of the city of Lauderdale Lakes. Big up Nicole Nikki Hall. We're going to be talking about her journey and why she decided to run for office. So anyway, we're going live right now. Hit the like button, please. All right, let's get it started. I'm going to try this and remind myself on the board here. Make sure the feed is live on Facebook. Pleasant good afternoon. Welcome, one and all. How we doing? This is Suzette Speaks Show, y'all. How are you? I'm grateful that you're here. Suzette Speaks Show live on your radio. Here on Voice of the Caribbean, INI Radio. We are here today to talk a little politics. I have a special guest here in the studio. She is running for mayor in the beautiful city. What they call it, the We Care City?
The We Care City.
Let me make sure your mic on. Hold on, let me see. Mic number. Let's see if we're on. Go again. Speaking to the mic.
Nicole Nikki Hall, the We Care City of Lauderdale Lakes.
I want you clear, and I hope you're hearing us clear out there. But yes, we're hearing her, and we're grateful that she's here. Thank you for being here, my dear. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. How about yourself?
I am fantastic.
Okay.
You're hearing yourself in the headphones?
I am not.
You're not hearing yourself? There's
Yeah.
a switch right where you're plugged in.
Mm-hmm.
As we get our technical difficulties worked out here, I want to big up everybody watching online. I would love to get some calls in today. We are starting our series when we're talking to people who are running for office in and around our county. So we have Miami-Dade, of course, in the building, but today we are doing Broward County. We have, again, Nicole Nikki Hall running for mayor. Let's go, of the city of Lauderdale Lakes, Florida. And if you want to ask any questions today, you can call us 850-446-0562. Get you right in touch. 850-446-0562. Get you right in touch. It's Suzette Speaks Show live every Thursday and Friday. It is Fire Friday here is what we call it on Voice of the Caribbean, INI Radio. So you came on the right day, my dear.
Excellent. I
love that. I am excited to get to know you. I want our listeners to get to know you. Obviously, you are a woman with a large set of talents. When I was reading her bio on, what's your website?
NicoleVHall.com.
When I was reading your bio, I was like, yes, girl, you gotta go do it. But for the people who don't know you and people who live in Lauderdale Lakes and people who know people who live in Lauderdale Lakes, they have a big election, of course, election day coming up, where there's a lot of people running first and foremost. Yes. So we wanted to give you a chance to introduce yourself to the people. So tell us a little bit about who you are and where you're from.
Okay, well, thank you, Suzette. It is a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me. My name is Nicole Nikki Hall. Most people call me Nikki. My website, where you can see and read my various accomplishments and skills, is NicoleVHall.com. So you can get everything about me, find out everything about me.
So where you're from? Start this. Where you're from?
All right. I'm Jamaican born. I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
I came to the U.S., migrated to the U.S. to my father who raised me from Jamaica to New York, and then on to a few other states as my father worked in infrastructure and transportation.
How old were you when you migrated?
I migrated here when I was 8 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I was 8 years old, unaccompanied minor on the plane by myself.
Like so many of us. Wow. Yeah, the story sounds familiar.
Yes.
So coming to try to make a better life. And so you came directly to Florida, or did you go to New York? Or
no, I came directly from Montego Bay to New York.
Oh, wow.
Mobile to New York.
So which parts of New York?
Manhattan, New York.
Manhattan, yes. Wow. Yes. So Montego Bay, I'm not going to say it's country, y'all, because they say Montego Bay is a city now,
no,
yeah?
Listen, I'm a country.
Yeah. So Montego Bay all the way up to the Big Apple, Manhattan.
Mm-hmm.
What was that transition like for you?
Oh, I'm glad you asked. You know, that was, I need my glasses for reading, but that was a very different transition. As a child, it was very different for me. To transition. Yeah. Because I was coming from the country. I was used to, running bare feet and going up and down with my siblings, my sisters and brothers and family, to come to this concrete jungle, so to speak, right?
Yeah, for sure.
With trains and escalators and elevators
People.
and so many people. So it was a different experience for me. But needless to say, all of my family that's here, I come from a great big family, the Halls of John's Hall.
Oh, let's go represent. I was just back at it for my series, so I'm in a family vibe too.
Yeah.
So wonderful. So when did you migrate to Florida?
I came to Florida in 1998.
So you had finished high school?
95, actually.
95.
I came to Florida in 95
Uh-huh.
as an adult, with my son. I have three children, two boys and one girl, ages 28, 27, and 19.
Big kids.
Yes, I have big
Oh, girl,
children.
you've been there, done that. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
So now you have time to focus on community.
Absolutely.
So
Always.
fantastic. So you come to Florida as like finishing high school kind of thing
Mhm.
and start your life here. So tell
Yes.
us about your education, or how did you adjust to Florida?
Okay, so I ended up in Florida because my ex-husband uh, came to Atlanta and we met, and he was from, him and his family are from Clarendon. Met him and we fell in love,
Oh,
teenage love.
I love it.
And he came from a very supportive family, very family oriented type of guy. And we had a son, and he said, let's make a family.
That's
So I
beautiful.
migrated to Florida as a young person, started to work in Florida, started to volunteer immediately. I was always a person who volunteered,
Yes.
even as a young person, I was a babysitter.
Mhm.
So I was always keen
And I
to,
love it. I read in your bio, and you guys can go to her website to find out more information, that she also was in student government,
yes,
in college. You
yes,
were very active,
very
etc.
active, very
So
active.
you have a background in public administration.
Yes,
Talk about that.
I have a background in public administration. I have a master's in public administration from Barry University. I've always been on this trajectory. Let me tell you that ever since elementary school, right? I ran tracks. I was originally an athlete, and my dad would tell you he wanted me to go to the Olympics because I was,
Hey,
in his eyes, quite good, the best. However, that was not my dream. I was that little girl who watch politics. Like one of my vivid memories is 9 years old when the United States became a debtor country. Right? I was 9 years old. I was sitting in the living room floor. I'll tell you a quick story. When I came to the United States, we were told in Jamaica that the U.S. was the land of milk and honey.
oh baby, we thought it
And
was
the
streets of gold.
streets were paved with gold. All right. So here I was coming from. My mother was raised in Westmoreland, Jamaica. So here I was, while my dad was in Montego Bay, but had since migrated to the U.S. So here I was, this child, right, 8 years old, always had a very strong spirit, always
Yeah,
spirited.
yeah, yeah.
So when I was coming to the U.S. to my father, because I had passed, my mother would tell this story about past coming in to go to the big school, and she said it's time to go to the U.S. So coming here now, I said, my dad said, okay, bring me to the country and everything, and I got here very excited. I said, no, I'm going to the U.S. to make sure that I send back to Jamaica
Exactly.
the portion of milk and honey, right?
Right.
That my mother needed, and that I felt was, as every daughter does for their mom,
Right.
right?
Right.
So I had a plan. As even a little girl, I came with a plan.
You knew.
I knew
Yes.
what I wanted. I knew I didn't want to have a frivolous life.
Yes.
So I
No, it
came.
sounds like most Caribbean people. When you come, when you migrate, and you have this opportunity that a lot of people don't have. And again, many people who grow up in the States take for granted what we see as opportunity. Because there are limited jobs, there are limited access points when you grow up on a small island.
Yes.
So when you come here, now it's like, wait a minute, I can do whatever I want to.
Exactly.
There are very few or fewer barriers as we see them, right? Depending on where you grew up and your mindset, you may look at it now and say, wait a minute, they ain't stopping me from doing this. I can go, anybody can go to college as long as they can pay for it and get in with the admissions test. Oh
Right.
wow, we're doing it. Unlike in the islands sometimes where there is an economic barrier. If you can't afford school, if you can't afford college, you don't go.
Right.
So here, people again, sometimes, like I said, we have our issues, but we sometimes forget how blessed we are with the opportunities that we have. So I'm here talking to Nicole Nikki Hall. She's running for mayor, y'all, of City of Lauderdale Lakes. Again, this is the Suzette Speak Show live every Thursday and Friday from 1 to 2 p.m. You found us, so make sure you lock in. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Tune in. For those watching online, big up yourselves, and you can see how beautiful she looks, y'all. She came with her jacket and her pearls, red lipstick, looking gorgeous. And we're gonna get to more of what she wants to do for the City of Lauderdale Lakes shortly. I just wanted you to get to know her. She has a website, NicoleVHall.com, NicoleVHall.com. Again, she's not here to, persuade, but she definitely wants to introduce herself and tell you more about why she feels she can make a difference. And I'm so grateful that she's here teaching us about what Lauderdale Lakes is all about. So, of course, Lauderdale Lakes people here, Lauderdale Lakes, and there's a lot of different emotions that come to mind. Tell us what you think about when you hear the words Lauderdale Lakes.
Oh man, when I hear the word Lauderdale Lake, I think of what my father told me when he came down here to my wedding. He said to me, he said, Nikki, this is a nice little city. I love it,
Yeah.
And I said, Daddy, really? And he
Yeah.
said, yes, I love it. And that, because I am a daddy's girl,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I love
yeah,
my
yeah.
father.
Yeah.
We have a very good relationship. And so when he said that to me, I took it to heart.
Yes.
And I fell in love with the city. And to fall in love with something because you learn
Yes.
the good, the bad. It's not
Yes.
like I wasn't born in Lauderdale Lake,
Right,
so
right,
it
right.
wasn't like an automatic,
Right,
oh, I'm
right,
from
right.
here.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
when you learn to love something, you accept all the things that come with it.
yeah.
So
Because they try to give Lauderdale Lakes a bad rap. You understand?
Oh, yeah.
Some people
Oh,
want to
yeah.
say, "Oh, over there."
Oh yeah.
And I've gone to board meetings and I've been a part of different initiatives where they're like, "Oh, wow, Lauderdale Lakes has a lot of work to do," but there is so many positive things going on in Lauderdale Lakes. Talk a little bit more about the upside of what you have seen happening. I know you've served on different boards in the city.
Mhm.
Talk a little bit more about what people don't know about Lauderdale Lakes.
Well, first, let me tell you how I describe Lauderdale Lakes. I tell anybody and everybody everywhere I go, Lauderdale Lakes, we are 3 by 3 by 3. We are a tremendously diverse community, close knit, right? Hard working community. We are a community filled with a lot of love. In Lauderdale Lake, there's an African proverb that says, if you throw a stone in the market, be careful you don't hit family. Well, that's Lauderdale Lake. Somewhere there's a sibling or someone that is related.
Absolutely.
Lauderdale Lakes is centrally located. We are the pearl, I consider the pearl of Broward County, right? Because we're centrally located. We are 2 miles from 95, 2 miles from 3.5 miles, let's say, excuse me, from 595, 2 miles from the turnpike, right? To the north of us, there's another city. To the east of us, immediately there's another city. To the west of us, to the south of us, we are centrally located. So within the city of Lauderdale Lakes, you have um, a lot of the amenities and the things that you need, right? In order to live your everyday life. For example, with me, I live in the city. And why I say that, I truly live in the city. I get my nails done in the city. I get my hair done in the city. I shop in the city. So, needless to say, as I began this journey to for running for mayor, I had a lot, and I've had a lot of support from just the local businesses because I shop with them every day. You know, Lauderdale Lakes have a lot of wonderful things that's happening currently. But one of the reasons why I'm running in the city of Lauderdale Lakes is because I believe that the city of Lauderdale Lakes needs new ideas, fresh ideas, new initiatives. I want to be a mayor that is for the people. I do not want to be, I think we have had enough, as my uncle said, of the ism and the schism, right? So I believe that Lauderdale Lakes needs someone who is for the people. We don't need a push button person. We need someone who is going to make the promises and deliver what they say that they're going to do. For decades, we have had people in office who have not really focused on the people, who have not really delivered the things to the people that they say that they're going to deliver. So one of the main reasons that I
Decide to run?
that I've decided to run is to focus on the issues that are facing Lauderdale Lakes, the people of Lauderdale Lakes, and our local issues in our city. So
Yeah, I'm grateful that you are here and that you are sharing with us more about what's going on in the We Care city of Lauderdale Lakes and how much you really do care about it. And I can hear the passion in your
yeah,
voice. I'm talking to Nicole B. Hall, Nicole Nikki, as she goes by, who grew up in Montego Bay, Jamaica, migrated to New York, ended up in Florida, has moved how many years? 20 plus years in Lauderdale Lakes, now running for mayor. And I'm excited to ask her more about her vision for this city. And when I talked to her, I know there's a lot of newcomers that are running now. What made you decide to run for mayor now?
I'm running for mayor. It's a nonpartisan race. Again, it's for the needs. We have a gap in leadership in Lauderdale Lakes. We need effective leadership in the city of Lauderdale Lakes, not political parties. We don't need someone who is focused on politics. We need someone who is focused on the people.
I like
We
that.
don't need politicians who only feed us when they need us. We need politicians who love the people.
Yeah, man, me feel that. I mean, know that. I mean, hear that in your voice. I'm here with Nicole Nikki Hall running for mayor, y'all. Mayor of the city of Lauderdale Lakes. If you don't know where that is in Broward County, Florida. There's form of government is a city commissioner run with a city manager. The commissioner is made up of, the commission, excuse me, is made up of a mayor, a vice mayor, and three commission members. So we are grateful that she's here. They also have city clerk, of course, city attorney, city manager, CRA, city redevelopment agencies. Much like most cities, fire rescue as well, financial services. They have parks and recreation and human services department, public works department. There's a lot. Again, when people hear cities, these are $1 million entities that are here to serve the people. And she's here coming into the spotlight. Yes, because what has been most surprising about running that you didn't anticipate?
Um, one of the things about me is that I'm kind of a recluse.
No,
I am,
I'm running in public office. Girl,
but I've
no.
always been in the background. I have worked with several current and past politicians.
Hmm.
I have boots on the ground.
So you know the back
Yes,
stuff that goes on.
yes,
So even though you're stepping into the spotlight now,
yes.
you are a private. What you say, introvert?
I'm somewhat of an introvert. I'm a private person
Okay.
for the most part.
Okay. Wow.
Um, I don't, one of the things that I've learned, you asked the question, is that the people require you, they want to be a part of your life,
Hmm.
so they want you to visit them.
People want to be up in your business, I realize that more than ever. People want to be up in your business
Okay.
more than ever.
All
And
right.
sometimes I'm worried about that when it comes to public service because it's a heavy burden. You have a life still. You still have you, the person, but now you have you, the public figure,
Right.
as well.
Right.
That is important to everyone. You belong to everyone in a sense.
Yeah.
And so how has campaigning been going?
Campaigning has been tremendous learning. It's been great for me. I am learning so much about the city. I'm learning so much about the people. One of the things that I'm learning that makes me better as I am doing really a grassroots campaign throughout the city of Lauderdale Lakes is that the people of Lauderdale Lakes are desperately in need of of leadership and a mayor that they know that is
Well,
engaged with the city and with the people of the city. So I'm learning that as I go through the city, and that's teaching me how to be prepared for the role because I'm going to, through the grassroots efforts that I'm doing, I'm learning what the needs and desires of the people. So as I'm campaigning, I'm coming up with ideas as to how I'm going to meet the need and meet the people where they are.
yeah, it's super important. And I love the fact that you are stepping out there. And I think it will inspire others when it
Yes.
comes to stepping into public office. We had the Obama effect, and many people said, wait a minute, if we see somebody like a Barack Obama, again, whose parents, were non traditional in terms of his father being a Kenyan immigrant. and his mom coming from the Midwest, that he could be president of these United States. I think someone, again, like yourself, you don't even know who you're touching. Nikki, I'm here with Nicole Nikki Hall. She's running for mayor of the city of Lauderdale Lakes. We're going to talk next with her about her experience, about why, again, a woman with her background has what it takes to run a city. And she, again, is following the footsteps of one very popular former mayor, Madam Mayor Hazel Rogers. I remember Mayor Samuel Brown, rest in peace, Samuel Brown, and many others before them. But we have a rich tradition of leaders here in our community, and we're going to use the Suzette Speak Show Live to give them a platform to help talk about why they deserve your vote. If you want to call in and talk to Nicole Nikki Hall, who is running for mayor of the city of Lauderdale Lakes, you can call us now 850-446-0562. Get you right in touch, 850-446-0562. If you just found us, you can always reach us. Voice of the Caribbean, 94.3 FM Miami, 102.1 FM Fort Lauderdale, 102.3 FM North Miami, Hollywood, 99.7 FM Orlando, Loucie-Vero-Winter Garden, Wagwan, 105.3 FM. Hey, I'm Vero Port St. Lucie. You guys, I've enjoyed watching. Did you watch the Olympics last night?
No.
We watched the Olympics. We can talk about that a little bit too. I want to get your take on Jamaican emancipation, which is going on too. But y'all, we have a lot more show to go. We're locked and loaded. Nicole Nikki Hall in the building.
Jam Legal provides legal services and have evaluations and personal injury.
No, you're good.
Okay, just turn it on.
Don't worry, this is the mic set. Oh boy, I couldn't hear you that whole time, and then I texted her and I'm like, oh my god, are we good? So I just took the
on the air, but it's just that she sounds far.
Yeah, she's so far. I think it should be the middle line.
Yes.
So you should switch that. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, we're hey Sandy B, what's up, Smooth? See you guys. We're here. You see the behind the scenes. We're good. Yeah, we're gonna turn it. Let me see.
Hi guys, this is the part of live. Whenever you're live, rest assured, live that's living.
I talked to my son, what is going on in my life?
No.
I just wanted to make sure that's what I said. Like, are you hearing her out there? I couldn't hear it all in here. So good. We were hearing you loud and clear. This is the stronger mic. Number 2 is the stronger mic. So that's this one. That's this one. This one. So this is her. I just started pressing all the buttons to turn it on up. I didn't know which one.
Are you still on?
I know.
She has made tremendous strides,
So these are-
fully automating the
Right.
office,
Okay,
reducing
good.
wait
I
times,
told
and
myself,
ensuring
now,
easy
you know
affordable
what?
tax.
Oh, girl, I didn't know what
Oh, let's see.
So,
here.
it's good. It's no my smoke here.
Recent
I couldn't
change in
hear
state
you at
law
all.
makes it time to elect our first
It's
county
loud, so
tax
you can
collector.
turn that up.
Abby is running to
Ooh,
continue
child.
serving
Hey,
as
Sandy B.
Broward County's first
Behind the scenes for real, y'all. I'm here with Nicole Nikki Hall. We're gonna switch over to Instagram Live, I think. All right, I'm gonna come back to this. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, share, and we'll see you on the next one. Let me see if I can Who's that? Oh, no way. So he's coming at 2? Okay, fantastic. We'll be done on time. All right, keep us in the building. Bye, guys. Let me do